Hi guys, what's going on? It's Andrew Pipkin here, Pipkin Resales, and I got my man Bryce Little with me. He's also one of my coaches. He's a freaking baller, and I want to tell you about his story today, guys. So, Bryce, welcome, brother.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Dude, okay, so let's go straight into this. Go ahead and tell the people what you were doing before you started Amazon. Just give us a little rundown of that.
So I am a doctor of physical therapy. In 2022, I graduated and I was sitting in my car on lunch and I saw an ad for Amazon. Naturally, I thought it was a scam. I started watching videos. I joined a little Discord group and I started selling one of their products. And then I saw one of your ads. So then I joined in, and then that's been about a year. And now I'm part-time and I'm about to actually quit my job in November. So
Dude, that's exciting, man. So let's kind of go back really quick here. So you said you joined a Discord group and then you obviously joined my program. How long was that gap between when you joined the Discord group and then like when you started selling Amazon before you joined me?
So if I bring it way back, I saw the ad in like November. I started a Shopify store, completely failed, like $0. And then I joined the Discord group probably in like March, and then I joined with you in June. And then before I joined you, I did about $200 revenue.
So for about 3 months, you did $200 revenue.
Total.
Hey, bro, the important part is you were trying. So you were watching
Yep.
YouTube videos and different things like that, right? And trying to make it work, it just wasn't working.
Yep,
A
exactly.
lot of people watch YouTube videos and they're trying to contemplate of like actually how to get success. What do you feel like was holding you back? Like what was missing from you having success before you joined me?
So YouTube videos only give you baseline knowledge. Like they tell you, okay, you pretty much you buy low, sell for MSRP, right? But they don't show you actually how to do that. So what I was doing is I would find one creator, I'd watch some of his videos, another creator watch one of his videos, and I would try to mix. I had no idea what OA and wholesale was, and I was like trying to mix the two, trying to figure out what those even meant. RA had no idea. So I was taking a whole bunch of stuff, just baseline info, and trying to combine them all. And me and a leads group, second product I bought from that leads group tanked, and I think I broke even. Luckily, I don't think I lost money, but
That's not surprising in a leads group though, so that's okay.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, cool. So, dude, okay, so you started off to $200 the first 3 months in revenue. It's been about a year now. What are you doing right now in revenue per month?
Last month I was right below 80K.
So you went from 0 to 80K in a year.
Exactly. Yep.
Let me ask you a question. Is this doable for the average human being?
1000%. Especially if you have cash to spend, you could get that in 3-4 months, literally. My biggest issue still is just cash on hand to spend. And if you are somebody who's already established, I was fresh out of college, right, with a ton of loans. So somebody who's not, say you've been out of school, you kind of have cash built up, right? Like 100K is doable within the first 6 months. Easy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's all about getting those 0% interest loans. And obviously, you did the exact thing basically that we taught you. So that's awesome. And you're obviously still trying to get more to scale even more. Scaling obviously takes time. So you're crushing it. Guys, if any of you guys want to give like a Bryce like $100,000 loan, he's willing to give you guys money. So hit him up. And he'll give you his Instagram after this. But anyways, yeah, so that's really cool, dude. I love your journey, brother. So how much money have you been making average wise profit per month at the last like 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, average, I would say around 15,000. My best month was 25,000.
So let's go back to this really quick here. So, bro, you were working a job and you're still working that job part time. You're quitting in November, which is exciting. How much were you making at that job?
For the month, roughly 4,000.
You were making $4,000 a month, and now wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. Now
With 150,000 in loans too.
So you tripled your income in less than a year.
Less than a year. I went to school for 7 years also, keep in mind. So yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, I'm just so proud of you, man. So if you guys don't know by now, Bryce is obviously one of my best students. I have a ton of people like Bryce, but not everybody has as much success as Bryce. And I think really it comes down to action. And Bryce took action. Let me ask you this question. Bryce, when people are considering joining me, bro, they have so much hesitation. There's so much fear that if they spend the money on mentorship, that they're not going to get the money back. And they think they're going to buy products, or they think they're going to get scammed. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I'm a scam?
Andrew Pipkin is not a scam. And I'm going to be honest with you. I thought the same thing at first. You definitely don't remember this, but I completely ghosted you for like a month.
Oh, I remember. No, I remember. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So for like a month. And then I was like, you know what? I need to take this serious. And I ended up joining. And I watched every video, every single word you said, I wrote down on a little notepad. And by 3-4 months, I just blew up. So
Dude, a lot of people are scared to take the jump. If you had to like there's so many people that like literally like get on calls with us and they're like, yeah, this sounds great, but I just don't know if I can do it. Or that sounds great and they have so much fear, anxiety holding them back because there's like, I don't want to spend all this money and not get it back. What would you say to those people?
enjoy working till you're 70. I mean, yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. Like it scares me. So I was born in 97. If you're born in the 90s and you're trying to retire early, like we need like 2 mil to retire. It's projected
Bro,
right now.
it's crazy. It's getting worse and worse every day.
Yeah. I don't care what 401k, what Roth you got, like 2 mil, come on. So like we
Yeah.
have to do something. Like you gotta trust and believe in yourself too. Like that's part of it. People don't believe in themselves and they
I
don't
think they
have
don't.
work ethic. So
Dude, I got 100%. All right, so what's the most profitable product that you've probably sold up to this point, would you say?
it was vitamins.
That's
Vitamins.
vitamins. Okay, cool. Yeah, sell a lot of vitamins too. Vitamins are great to sell. Anything you want to ask me?
I want to get to the point to where I can start using the money I'm making now with Amazon and investing into other things, like not
Same.
just $100 in the stock market. I'm talking real estate or property or like something. I don't know what yet, but
Entire goal is not to do Amazon forever. Like it's great, it's good money, and you can outsource to the point where you can get down to the point where you're working an hour to 3 hours a week. Definitely possible. But like at the same time, like there's always going to be a risk to it because it's a business, it's a risk, right?
right.
And so you need to diversify. Every single person needs to diversify eventually. So my entire literally goal is to make as much money as I possibly can in a 10 to 15 year span. And every year, just like I'm talking like $400,000 or $500,000 a year of cash flow, just put it into real estate, put it into something else, whether it's stocks, whether it's Airbnbs, whether it's rentals. Don't want to have all my money in real estate either. Maybe some in crypto, maybe buy some other businesses. Like diversification is the best strategy for me. So that's what I'm doing too. Sounds like you're doing the same thing.
And something I will say too is I don't know if you know that stat. I think 5 years is when a business finally becomes profitable. Amazon, you can literally be profitable like in 2 months. So
That's
first
crazy.
month, there's a lot of upfront, not a lot of upfront, but like you got to do some upfront buying, and then after that, like you can start profiting immediately. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
my question for you would be how you scaled so fast because you are just crushing it.
Yeah, great question. So when I started, I already had a little bit of Amazon knowledge, right? I think what really propelled me up extremely fast was my sourcing methods, like the best sales strategy for me to use at a very high level. I got one sourcer in, and within 3 months, I had her doing that strategy at a very high level, and she was finding stuff, and none of my stuff was, going down in price. It was all maintaining the price levels I needed to sell it at. I was selling at a really high price. I was making high ROI, doing it repeatedly fast over and over and over and over again. And I was selling like stuff that was flying off the shelves. I got, loans. I found money anywhere I could to buy more inventory, whether that was 0% interest cards, whether that was PayPal credit, whether that was, like a firm. I mean, you're talking like anything and everything, whether it's an Amazon loan, whatever it may be. And that's how I scaled so fast. To this day, I'm literally $0 in debt. I don't owe a dime to anybody except for I owe some money on my house. But I could pay it off in cash times 3 or 4 right now if I wanted to. I just don't want to because cash is king. But like the fact that like I don't owe any money anymore is unbelievable. And so it's crazy that like I went from literally having $10,000 in the bank account to literally what I have now.
Yeah.
Wow. It was the strategies I put in place, and I was just ruthless about how much money I could spend. I knew that my inventory spend would dictate how profitable and how successful I was. And so I just spent as much money as I possibly could.
Right. And that's something that holds people back too. That's just comes down to fear.
They're scared,
again.
bro. You're not scared. I like that.
Oh, no, we're getting after it.
No, that's right. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys joining. Guys, go ahead and tell us your at really quick so people can follow you on Instagram if they want to follow you.
Yeah, so Instagram is Bryce2324, and then Twitter is Bryce Flips.
He's got that good at on Twitter.
Yeah.
Or X, as we say now.
Yeah, X. Thank you for having me, Andrew. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, guys. All right. Peace out, y'all. See y'all next video.